On Christmas Eve, a mysterious traveler rendezvous with Russian smugglers at their Christmas tree farm. After eliminating them to erase any evidence, he departs with a carry-on suitcase. Meanwhile, TSA officer Ethan Kopech, demoralized after being rejected by the police academy, struggles with his career. His pregnant girlfriend, Nora, an airline operations manager at LAX, encourages him to keep pursuing his dreams. Ethan persuades his supervisor, Phil Sarkowski, to let him oversee a baggage scanning lane. Shortly after, he's handed an earbud, through which the traveler commands him to allow a specific suitcase to pass inspection, or risk Nora's life. With an accomplice in a van outside watching the airport surveillance feed, the traveler closely monitors Ethan from nearby, forcing him to hang up a 911 call to the police. Desperate, Ethan uses invisible ink on a boarding pass to alert Los Angeles airport police officer Lionel, but the traveler kills Lionel by inducing a heart attack. When his friend Jason temporarily takes over his lane, Ethan orchestrates Jason's removal by spiking his coffee with alcohol. Guilt-ridden and following orders, Ethan lets a passenger named Mateo pass with the suitcase, which the traveler later reveals contains the deadly nerve agent Novichok. His plan is to detonate the device aboard a New York-bound flight, killing hundreds. At the Christmas tree farm, LAPD detective Elena Cole uncovers a hidden bug that recorded the traveler's deal to smuggle the Novichok into the U.S. Connecting this to Ethan's abandoned 911 call, Cole heads to LAX with DHS agent John Alcott. However, she realizes Alcott is another of the traveler's accomplices. Following a tense confrontation and car crash, Cole kills him in self-defense. At LAX, Ethan uses Sarkowski's system login to ensure Mateo is randomly stopped. The watcher in the van trains a sniper rifle on Nora, preventing him from warning her. In a restroom confrontation, Ethan overpowers the traveler and seizes his plastic gun, but the traveler retaliates by arming the Novichok, forcing Ethan's continued cooperation. Sarkowski detains Mateo in an inspection room, but Ethan bursts in, holding them at gunpoint. When Ethan hesitates to shoot, Mateo fatally stabs Sarkowski with a pen. The traveler then guides Ethan in disarming the Novichok, revealing Mateo is also being coerced. His husband Jesse is held hostage by the watcher in the van. As Ethan and Mateo dispose of Sarkowski's body, the traveler orders Mateo to kill Ethan. However, the plastic gun malfunctions and explodes, killing Mateo. Using Mateo's phone, Ethan warns his co-worker Eddie. Meanwhile, the traveler retrieves the Novichok, unaware Ethan has swapped it into a larger suitcase so it won't fit as a carry-on and will have to be scanned and put in the plane's cargo hold. The traveler orders the watcher to execute Nora. Eddie relays Ethan's warning to Nora but is injured by the watcher as he chases her. Detective Cole arrives and confronts Ethan, who urgently explains the dangerous situation involving the Novichok. He knocks Cole down and makes a quick escape to continue his search for Nora. He finds Nora outside as she is pursued by the watcher. Jesse manages to free himself and shoots the watcher, saving Nora and Ethan. Ethan and Nora discover the Novichok is on a flight to Washington, D.C. Cole deduces that the traveler's ultimate target is Congresswoman Grace Turner. Her assassination, staged as Russian interference, would push a defense bill beneficial to certain contractors. The traveler, forced to check the oversized suitcase containing the Novichok, prepares to board the flight. Nora persuades Cole not to ground the plane, allowing Ethan a chance to disarm the weapon mid-flight. As the plane departs, Ethan sneaks into the cargo hold, but the traveler discovers the Novichok's activation and confronts him at gunpoint in the cargo hold. In a final standoff, Ethan traps the traveler in an airtight freezer with the nerve agent, killing him and neutralizing the threat. The plane safely returns to the airport. 1 year later, Ethan, Nora, and their child arrive at LAX, alongside Jason and his family, preparing for a vacation in Tahiti. As they pass through security, Ethan places his LAPD badge in the TSA scanning tray, symbolizing how far he's come.